Yo, WCR Replays, what's gebeurt in de scheur? This is Sasuke with another audio commentary for the site. Let's get the game started. 30 seconds, 1x speed, go. Do it. The game will be about Night Elf against Undead, Psycho versus Bly on the Northrend ladder. This game will be on Twisted Meadows and will feature lots of gargoyles and what the elf can do against gargoyles and air units and constant harassment and how you should handle that. So, let's get the game at 30 seconds. You should be at it right now, so let's unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. Millennium.org points of view, which is Psycho, by the way. Fog of War off. He's saying Bly, so I'm guessing his opponent is Bly. By the way, if you mean Bly or Blij in Dutch, means that you're happy. So every time I see Bly, I'm thinking he's Bly, but he's not Bly. I wouldn't be Bly if I lost this game. But anyways, let's take a look at Psycho's base. What you see here is that he's building an altar and a moonwell, and he's got two wisp on wood already, and the wisp from the altar and the moonwell are now going on wood also. The reason why Psycho is doing this and not AOW creeping is probably because he fears an harassment. Ghouls are really strong on this map. He builds his AOW at the bottom of his base because it's 2 out of 3 chance that the opponent will spawn at the bottom of the map, and therefore we'll have to use that entrance to gain access to Psycho's base. But what Psycho doesn't know is that Bly is actually on the right hand side, but that's a risk you take when you place your AOW in the base. The reason why he gets the late AOW and the late moonwell is because he needs wood for his stack, and the reason why he put the AOW there, as I said earlier, is to prevent effective harassment from the undead. So now we're taking a look in Bly's base. He's getting the DK, the shop, the crypt. He's going for a ghoul build, and he will later be going gargs, but that's something you can never know initially when you're playing undead. So scouting is really important, otherwise you'll just get whammed over. What we see here is that Psycho is placing wisp a bit all over the map, so that he can see when Bly is coming for him, and also to keep wisp safe from harassment. I mean, when you're facing against gargoyles, the last thing you want is getting all your wisp dead. That's the main reason why the strategy is effective against Night Elf. It's not because the gargoyles deal such insane amount of damage, it's just because they can be really fucking annoying flying over the trees and stuff, just to cripple the Night Elf's lumber resources. So now Bly's killed his Unholy Aura as a first skill, which is a good thing to do, I think. If he gets mana burn, he will just get burned by the DH, only get off a coil or two. It's not really that big of a deal. But when he gets Unholy Aura and he decides to go for an early ghoul push, it's really the ghouls really are a lot more maneuverable, and here this is an awesome move by Psycho. He wisps around on the Death Knight, getting a lot of damage using the trees also. Yeah, here he saves that wisp. He knows he can take out the Death Knight with a mana burn and a slight block. It's a really good move by Psycho here. I can't tell you this is a prerequisite thing you gotta do when you're facing against undead, because most people won't be able to do this. But that's Psycho. His micro is sick. So what Psycho wants to do right now is level 2 as fast as possible, because he knows that when Bly's Death Knight will be back, he will be coming for his base again. It's not likely that it will go creeping with already a disadvantage if he creeps jack. If he gets creep jacked, he's screwed. It's kind of late, sorry. But yeah, Psycho missed the Echo kill, but he's going for it now. But I think that's really risky, because if Bly noticed this, he would have just attacked the creeps and not let Psycho level 2. So you see Psycho using his archers for scouting, which is also a risky move to do. I wouldn't recommend it, because right here, if Bly did this well, he could have gotten like a shitload of archers right here, but he gets none. He just gets a hit off one archer. That's not much. The thing you gotta watch when you're playing against this is that you have to keep your wisp alive. You just move them around. You don't want to waste too much detonates on the skeletons. You have to lure him in with your archers. Also, when you will follow your archers, you will see you will just have to run them around, and therefore Psycho got 4 moonwells already. I think this is one of the most key parts when you're playing against this. You gotta keep running around and heal your units, and it will cost you a lot of moonwells, whatever the scenario may be. So therefore you just gotta get 4 moonwells against undead before you tech, or while you tech. You know, just to just when he's pushing, you gotta have 4 moonwells, or at least 3. But don't go teching with 2 or whatever when you're expecting a push. I mean, in this case, Psycho could tech because the Death Knight died, but generally you don't want to do this. So the thing you gotta watch is split your archers. You gotta multitask a bit. Keep your try to pick off some ghouls with your DH while you're saving as much archers as you can. And I think Psycho is doing a really good job with this. He picks up a panda. At the moment you get the panda, the undead's harassment will be pretty much useless. Or well, the undead harassment with the ghouls. So what you see right now is that Bly already got is already checking to Black Citadel, is getting Gargs out. The reason why Gargs are strong also is because you don't need another you don't need to make 2 extra production buildings or some technology building like a Hunter's Hall, which is required to build lores. All you need is a crypt and a graveyard, but usually most got a graveyard already. You just gotta build 1 additional crypt and you can use it for the remainder of the game, and crypts don't get killed, lores do, so that's pretty good for the undead since he doesn't have to make new production buildings. So what we see right here is that Bly is trying to kill some wisps. He succeeded in a few. DH is chasing the Death Knight around, which is low HP. You always gotta keep your DH on the Death Knight. But this is the part where it gets annoying for the elf. You have to micro a lot when you're facing this. Psycho decides to tech the tier 3 instantly because he saved a lot of wisp early game. He got enough wood to be able to just tech. Personally, I get an Ancient Protector before I tech, but it seems like with the ghoul push, Psycho wasn't that sure to expect Gargs, because they can always switch or just tech, go tier 3 ghouls. He didn't scout, I think so. But also one important thing you gotta do is scout for the undead, what he's doing. Otherwise, I think Psycho would have gotten that Ancient Protector he's building in the back of his base now a lot earlier. Bly is playing really aggressively. The thing the undead has to watch when he's doing this is that he keeps his Death Knight's HP high, and that he doesn't lose too much ghouls or Gargs. That sounds really that sounds basic, but you never want to lose much units when you're playing a game, but you shouldn't be overly aggressive, if you know what I mean. So here Psycho is forced to cancel his Ancient Protectors. The archers are running around again. Here's where the moonwells come into play. I mean, usually your moonwells will have, if you only build 2 or 3 moonwells, your moonwells will have been drained by now. But now there's plenty of moon juice here to heal